Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Security guard charged for bank explosion remanded, still hospitalized. Calvin Hill, the security guard charged in connection with the ATM explosion of the Scotiabank in Port Antonio, Portland, failed to appear in court yesterday because he remains hospitalized. Hill, who is charged with arson, count house robbery, and creative public mischief, was remanded until June 3rd, when the matter will again be mentioned. The court was told that he is without an attorney. The Bank of Nova Scotia in Port Antonio was rocked by a massive explosion shortly after 4 a.m. on April 23rd. It was later discovered that 2 ATMs at the front of the financial institution were destroyed, along with the main hallway. The police later discovered a man lying at the back of the building, bloody with a broken leg. He was rushed to hospital and admitted under police guard. Little Ochi Seafood Restaurants reopened. The Little Ochi Seafood Restaurant in Alligator Pond, Manchester, has been reopened by the Health Department. The reopening took effect on Saturday, May 21. The popular establishment was ordered closed by the Health Department on May 3rd for public health breaches. The owner and operator of the business, Everett Christian, told reporters that steps were taken to fix the issues. As a result, the restaurant was reopened. Labor Day volunteer survives after hit by bike. Christopher McKay of Rhodes Hall in Kelly's Clarendon is thanking God after surviving a motor crash on Monday while he was volunteering. McKay, who was knocked down by a bike Monday morning as he painted a curb, said he lost consciousness upon impact. "I don't know what happened. I just know when I awoke, I was across the road," he told reporters. The volunteer was taken to doctor and issued with medication. He also underwent tests. He sustained injuries to his shoulder, buttocks, and head. Despite his misfortune, McKay is still enthusiastic about the volunteerism, saying he has no reservations about curbside paint job. "That is my work as usual," he quipped. The motorcyclist who struck him is reportedly well, and two have spoken and worked things out. "I could have died and passed away, and I don't know nothing," McKay said. "I am thankful to be alive," are his grateful words. Noel Needham, counsel for the Kelly's Division, said the incident underscored the need for motorists to exercise greater care. While lamenting scores of lives already lost in road crashes, Nemart said he was grateful that McKay had survived. "I was so shaken up when I discovered what happened, to know that he was engaged in the community spirit of volunteerism and could have lost his life in the effort," he said. Nemart said that his team will be following up with McKay to ensure there are no lingering health effects from the crash. Police Sergeant Dennis Gustav of the Crofties Police Station said law enforcers were aware of the incident. "We have, however, not received a formal report," he stated. As of last Friday, 178 people were killed in traffic crashes. Steps taken to improve operations, Jamaica Zoo. The management of Jamaica Zoo in St. Elizabeth says steps have been taken to improve its operations, arising from the injury of a team member by a lion last week. The zoo says he is recovering from what, in the light of circumstances, can be described as relatively minor injuries. Since the incident, it says staff have received counseling and have been kept abreast of the situation. On Monday, officials from the Veterinary Services Division of the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, the National Environment and Planning Agency (NEPA), and the Jamaica Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals visited the facility. In a statement, NEPA said areas of non-compliance with the regulatory instruments were identified and discussed. It noted that the zoo has been issued with 2 environment permits and a wildlife exemption certificate. The agency said a report of the findings is being prepared for discussion to determine the final action to be taken. Jamaica Zoo said that the health of its animal is paramount and that they are loved and properly taken care of. The enclosures in which they are accommodated and displayed are properly maintained, a spokesperson said. "We will take all necessary steps to ensure that our patrons and stakeholders are safe and enjoy wholesome experiences when they visit our facility." Noting that the zoo will continue to operate fully with the relevant authorities, the company said that it will provide timely update to the public in keeping with the advice and directions of the authorities. St. Anne residents protest over poor road conditions, MP promises repairs. The police are clearing a roadblock mounted in Haddon along the roadway between Monique and Ochares in St. Anne after residents and taxi drivers staged a protest within a month over poor road conditions. Member of Parliament for South East St. Anne Lisa Hanna said, however, that funds have been approved to fix the road in question and another that has been a cause for concern. Hanna said the road in question at Haddon has been approved by repairers by the National Works Agency NWA in the amount of $13.5 million and has been put to public tender. Another roadway in the constituency that residents protested about some months ago, the Limehall to Claremont corridor, has also been approved in the amount of $30 million, and that too has been put to tender, she revealed. Hannah expressed surprise at the latest protest as she revealed that after the first Haddon demonstration, a meeting was held on May 12 involving her, the police and residents, where they were told of plans to fix the road. One protester who gave his name as Dwayne admitted to reporters that they were told of plans to fix the roadway but expressed frustration at the delay. We do a peaceful demonstration the last time and they say they get $12 million to fix the road and we've no improvement after that, he said. We try to make contact with everyone and they say it's on the way now to fix, but they can't say when yet. So we need to know when now. We don't need to hear about it next month or the other month. We want to know about it right now, he added. Separate funerals for Barbara and Ansel Gloudons. Separate funerals are to be held for renowned journalist and theoretic genius Barbara Gloudons and her husband Ansel. Barbara's Thanksgiving service is to be held on June 2nd at the Church of St. Margaret Anglican Church in Nigani St. Andrew starting at 9 a.m. She served as a lay reader at St. Joseph the Grove Anglican Church in Gardentown, St. Andrew. She and Ansel lived in Gardentown for many years. Meanwhile, her husband's funeral will take place at 1 p.m. on May 29 at the Andrews Memorial Seventh-day Adventist Church SDA in St. Andrew, where he served as an elder and played the piano for over 14 years. It was said by their daughter Anya in an interview early in May that despite her parents' differences in faith, the concept of being unequally yoked never posed issues in their union. Barbara will be cremated. Her husband, a Trinidad and Tobago native who traveled to Jamaica in the 1950s on a scholarship to study food chemistry at the University of the West Indies, Mona, always had aspirations of becoming a medical doctor, but this dream was derailed due to a failed examination. Despite this, he remained passionate about medicine, and his dying wish was for his body to be donated to science and used for research as a means to give back, said his daughter. The couple who celebrated their 62nd wedding anniversary on April 23rd passed within 11 days of each other. Her husband, 89, died in hospital on April 30 after experiencing low oxygen level. Barbara died on May 11 at the University Hospital at age 87. She has been ill for some time. The couple is survived by their two children, daughters Lisa and Anya, and son Jason. Bail extended for female driver in viral police chase. Bail was yesterday extended by the traffic court for Nicole Williams, the woman who led the police on a chase across the corporate area in April. The chase, which was captured on video, went viral on social media platforms. Williams, a warehouse manager who appeared very remorseful, made her first appearance in court yesterday morning. She is to return to court on Wednesday, June 22nd. She is being represented by attorney-at-law Esther Reed. Williams was slapped with a total of 5 charges, 4 of which will be heard by the traffic court. The presiding judge, Peter Wilson, dubbed the incident a social media event while explaining that he was not and will not watch the video. Williams was charged with dangerous driving, failure to stop at the request of a constable, disobeying a traffic signal, disobeying a constable signal, and resisting arrest. She did not enter a plea as her attorney was not present and requested an adjournment. Williams, however, has indicated that her position will be one of guilty. The judge told the accused that come June 22nd, the parties will try to figure it out the best course. He outlined that 2 of the offenses, dangerous driving and disobeying a traffic signal, carried deductible points that will be struck from her license. You are not driving home with your license. 6 months to a year, you are not driving, the judge told Williams of what to expect when she reappears in court. Partial disclosure was made in court as the file is incomplete. The arresting officer was not present. No easy replacement for bauxite mining, says consultant. Technical business consultant Carl Roach says despite the downsides of the bauxite alumina industry, it remains a cornerstone of the Jamaican economy and there is no easy replacement. We speak to life after bauxite, but you should be saying, let's live with bauxite because the reality is there is nothing to replace it in the near future, he told political and business leaders at the Manchester Bauxite and Alumina Industry Conference held at the Northern Caribbean University on Thursday. Roach, a former executive in the bauxite alumina industry, said mining for other earth minerals, like limestone, is not as profitable as bauxite and is processed derivatively alumina. The latter is base material for the light metal aluminum, which is used in the manufacturing of numerous products, ranging from household items to cars and aeroplanes. Statistics provided at the conference showed net inflows of US $277.3 million from bauxite and alumina in 2020. During COVID-19, there was a shipment of limestone out of Ocharias of 40,000 tons, and the guys were boasted that they had earned US $1 million. When I used to ship bauxite, at today's price, that amount would earn you US $15 million, so there is no other activity in Jamaica which can fetch you that kind of money, he explained. However, he conceded that there are environmental consequences which he says the world has to bear. Mining already adversely affects the environment, but we can't do without it. The world knows you can't do without it. There are some countries that ban mining, but they have to import, he said, while pointing to equipment inside NCU's gym, which are made of material originating from mining and alumina refines. Down the years, southern central Jamaica depended on bauxite industry, which have provided thousands of jobs prior to closure of two refineries, namely Jaquan Iron and Steel Company, Alpart at Nain in St. Elizabeth, and the now mobile Wooddanko Kirkvine Alumina Plant in Manchester. The Kirkvine Alumina Plant, now owned by Russian Alumina, was closed down in 2009 and has not resumed operations since, despite numerous indications of the interest to do so by the company and former government ministers of mining. In Clarendon, the operations at the Jamalco Alumina Plant have been at a standstill since a fire in August 2021. The operators say alumina production will resume when a new powerhouse now under construction is completed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.